Sounds like you're telling us.
Wait a second. You can't talk over him.
What do you
Do
say?
you understand what I'm telling you? Listen to me very carefully. Video that was taken by your girlfriend, yes or no?
That's fine.
Wait a minute. Guys, listen to me. I'm going to tell you what you guys can ask and what you can answer.
Okay.
Okay? Please.
Yes.
He's going to ask questions. You're going to supply the answers. If you don't know the answer, you tell him. If you don't remember, you tell him. Okay, so let's back up.
Yeah. What's
But
the
when
specific question?
Hang on a second. When I start talking, even if you are, you stop. You understand what I'm telling you?
Okay.
All right. Not guilty, please. Well, not guilty, please entered. Were you printed and photographed that night, sir?
Yes.
All right. $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. You must appear in court as directed. I want you going to AANA at least one time a week. Again, no alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal drugs. You cannot leave the state, cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. No contact with prosecution witnesses except through your lawyer. So I'm going to ask you to hand him I want him to go at least once a week going forward. Okay, we'll give you a pretrial date.
Your
You
Honor,
wanna do-
may I address the bond just briefly? He does a lot of work out of state. His next employment that takes him out of state is July 15th to 21st. In Kentucky, he's going to Kentucky. He does go out of work at least once out of state at least once a month for employment purposes anyway. For employment purposes, Your Honor. So could we modify the bond to accept employment purposes?
I will do that. No, so he can leave the state for employment purposes, and specifically, he can also leave between July 15 and July 21. We
Thank
can
you,
give him a
Your
pretrial date on the 14th. How's that?
One moment, Your Honor. I did want to indicate, I did see his AA attendance sheet, Your Honor, and he's attended 6 meetings already since
Good.
June 14th,
Okay.
and they're in person.
Okay, good.
One moment.
July 14th at 9:30 we gonna do?
1 second. I'm pretty booked on July 14th, Your Honor. I have 3 hearings in the morning. And couple of them are in person.
I'll do July 21st and you're at 9:30, and your client can appear by Zoom. How's that?
Can we possibly make it at 8:30 because I have an implied consent
Do
at
it at
10?
8:30, but your client has to be pulled over, okay, if he's driving. July 21 at 8:30, so you can leave the state, sir, and you can appear by Zoom, all right? Good luck.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
I just got the discovery this morning. We're still waiting for video, just so the court's, advise of that.
Good enough. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You and your staff have a great day.
You too. Chadwick Francois Walls, 26F714814. Ms. Tucker, your name?
Tamika Tucker, P85402, on behalf of Chadwick Walls.
Did you get a hold of him? Where is he?
Your Honor, I do not know. I was assigned this morning, but I did speak to him in the breakout room. I did get a phone number from him. I have called him 6 times since we've been waiting, and left numerous voicemail message with the Zoom. And I am not getting a response.
I don't know what happened, but he was here a long time. I'll tell you what, I'm going to adjourn the PCC. I'm going to set a PCC for July the 7th. So you have to get a hold of him. What time can we do that, Lyndon or Lisa? Then July 14th exam.
9:45.
July 7th at 9:45, July 14th at 10:45. Is that good?
That's great. Oh, sorry.
No, you just have a lot that day. You want to do like 11:15?
Sure. We'll do that.
That's even better.
We'll do that at 11:15, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
But 9:45 next week. So make sure you get a hold of him and tell him if he doesn't show up, he's gonna have a warrant issued, all
I
right?
sure will.
Thank you.
Judge, those 3 tickets that were set on that 8:45 time, only showed up on them, so I don't really on them. I think that's it though, other than the 1 PM and
Are they just department rep or what are they?
AAA Logistics and FBI Express,
Let me see them.
all set for 8:45.
There's no attorneys on those, Judge.
See here.
No.
All right. AAA Logistics Inc., 26S118463. Defendant is responsible as charged by default. This is a corporation. So send them a notice, Lisa. And then if they don't pay, we'll show cause the president. MBI Express, 26S118469A. We're gonna go ahead and find defendant responsible as charged by default. Same thing. If defendant doesn't pay, we will go ahead and issue a show cause against the president. And also I have MBI Express 26S118469B. Same thing. That's just an overheight charge. And they're gonna have to understand they're gonna be taking care of that, or we're gonna be show causing the president. Thank you. Daniel Antonio Gomez, 26I712442. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Your Honor, Matthew, about P58 930.
And James McCoskey, P 6215, Permian County Postmaster, and Pirate.
Good morning.
And sir, can you state your name for the record?
No comments.
Okay, today's the date scheduled for preliminary examination. You can be seated, Mr. Gomez. We have, let's see here. 2 counts anyway. You have 3 counts. Assault with a dangerous weapon, a 4-year, felony firearm, a 2-year. There will be no exam on reckless use of a firearm as set forth in count 3, since that's a misdemeanor. So any preliminary matters, Mrs. Morrow?
One preliminary matter, the OIC is standing to my right, Detective, full name Constantine, and just Second Harris, he did let me know that,
I can't hear you.
he did let me know that, and he has an appointment to get to, so if he could be excused, or closer to that time, so he can go to his appointment.
Any objection?
No objection, I don't think we'll be that long, Judge.
Okay, you can go ahead. Whenever what's your appointment? You need to leave now?
No, I got time.
Okay, so yeah, if you need to leave, you leave. Any other preliminary matters? Mr. Mikowski, any from you?
No, you're.
Call your first witness.
Stephen Jocelyn.
Come on right up here, sir, to the witness stand. Raise your right hand. And solemnly swear affirmative penalties of perjury that the testimony you will give of these proceedings will be the whole truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have a seat. And you may proceed, Ms. Ismail.
Thank you, Your Honor, and good morning, Mr. Jocelyn. Mr. Jocelyn, could you please spell your first and last name?
STEPHEN. Last name Jocelyn, JOS1N.
Thank you. And Mr. Jocelyn, I want to take you back to May 27, 2026. Do you remember that day?
Yes, I do.
And on that day, were you in Avenue Cellar and
I'm sorry, Silver Island? Yes, go ahead.
then the Township of Rosefield,
Yes,
County of Plain?
yes.
And on that day, were you there earlier in the day or later in the day?
So it was like an afternoon thing. Okay.
Was it still bright out or dark?
Oh, it was right out.
Okay, who were you with that day?
So I was with Ashley and our children, or our girls.
Okay, how many kids do you have?
So I have one daughter, or two kids, but my daughter was there that day, and then Ashley has two daughters. So
Okay,
we're talking about three little girls.
okay, and what were you guys doing on Celeron Island?
So the girls like to play at the beach. There's a swing. They like to play in the sand. We were just hanging out.
Okay, were you guys on foot at the beach the whole time? Were you guys on any,
For the most part, yeah.
what do you mean for the most part?
Well, you go to the beach to walk around and play in the sand, so, yeah.
Okay, do you guys have a boat?
Yes.
Were you on a boat as well?
Not me specifically, no, I was mostly on foot.
Okay. And, but did you have a boat at that location that day?
Yes, I was actually parked on the beach right next to Daniel.
Okay, you stayed at Daniel, who's Daniel?
Would be the sitting right across from me, right there.
Could,
Daniel Gomez.
could you tell us what he's wearing?
So it looks like we have a white long sleeve button up today.
And your honor, please find me the record book for that, Mr. Gomez.
The record should so reflect.
Thank you. And how was it, Mr. Gomez?
So Mr. Gomez shows up, to the beach a lot. That's how I know Mr. Gomez.
Okay, and did something happen between you and Mr. Gomez on May 27th, 2026 that brings you into court today?
Yes.
What happened in that brings you here?
So on that specific day, I got pistol whipped across my face.
Okay, let's go a little bit before that. Was there an altercation that occurred before that with Mr. Gomez?
There was an altercation between Mr. Gomez and Ashley.
Okay, who was Ashley to you?
So Ashley's a girlfriend.
Okay, and then did you witness this altercation?
I was not aware of it until Ashley told me.
Okay, so you were provided information by Ashley,
Correct.
and based on that information, what did you do?
I asked Mr. Gomez why he's trying to start an altercation between me and Ashley.
And where were you and Mr. Gomez?
So I was standing in between the boats.
And does Mr.
In
Gomez?
the water, I was standing in the water next to my boat.
Okay, and then did Mr. Gomez have a boat?
Yes,
And where was his boat in relation to yours?
he was parked right next to me.
Okay, and then you say you were standing in between boats?
Correct, well, in the water next to mine.
Okay, and where was Mr. Gomez?
At that specific time, he was on his boat.
Okay, and then you stated earlier that you asked him, what did you ask him?
I asked him why he was trying to start an altercation between me and Ashley.
Okay, and what happened after that?
So at this point, Daniel was already on his boat. But that's when he pulled out his pistol and lets 2, maybe 3 rounds go. And then reaches over the side of the boat and pistol whips me with what I believe is a 9mm Glock. All ledge.
And did you see where Mr. Gomez pulled his gun from?
What was the question?
Did you see where he got the gun from? Was it on a chair? Was it in?
It was underneath the steering wheel of his boat.
Okay, could you describe it? If you recall what it looks like?
It was black. I don't know. It looked real similar to a 9mm Glock of what police officers carry on their head.
Okay, and then you stated, did Mr. Gomez say anything to you?
So Mr. Gomez, kept talking, yelling at Ashley.
And where was Ashley?
So Ashley was on the boat recording everything that happened.
And at what point did she start recording?
If you know,
Oh, so she's,
So, this might possibly be watching, if we could just take care of that real quick, because they're not supposed to be.
we're watching where?
Okay. I apologize. So you
Can you
stated,
repeat the question?
where was Ashley?
Well, no, you asked when did Ashley start recording, if you know?
So Ashley started recording when I told her to, and that was immediately after he had let 2 rounds off in pistol with me.
So none of that was on the recording.
So the recording starts immediately after,
Okay,
Okay,
immediately after, because I looked right at her and said, start recording.
okay, so she's on your boat?
She's standing on my boat, on the phone with the Grosio Police Department as she's recording. Both at the same time.
And do you recall, where was this firearm pointed? Where was it being pointed when it was let out or let off?
So it was being pointed towards the beach.
Who was on the beach, if anybody?
So there were the 3 little girls, and then 2 of his other passengers were all running on the beach. So they were already on the beach.
Okay, and how many did you hear go off?
2, potentially 3. Before he reached over the side of his boat, pistol with me.
Okay, and then what side of your face or where were you pistol with?
On the left side of my face.
And how many times?
Right around the temple,
Okay, and how many times were you pistol with?
1 time.
And was there any injuries or more stuff because of this?
Yeah, I mean, it's swelled up. It's swelled up. It hurt to open my jaw for a little bit, but that was it.
Okay, and would you recognize the injury you saw today?
Yeah,
Sure of it? Judge, may I share my screen? I didn't want them to.
you may.
Let me just leave it right out. And Mr. Johnson, if you could just turn around. And people's proposed exhibit number 1, do you recognize what's been put on the screen?
Yeah, so that was right after it happened. We were actually still at the beach for that picture.
Okay, and is this the injury that you're referring to on your temple?
Yes,
Side?
yes,
Does it appear to be an accurate depiction of the injury that you got in this incident?
yes.
And does it appear to be changed, altered, manipulated in any sort of way?
No, not at all.
I will be moving to the people's proposal.
Any objection?
No objection.
People's one is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Okay, when this occurred, did you have any weapons?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And did you seek any medical attention?
So when I got examined at the Metro Parks, when the ambulance came, they asked me a few questions on if I had felt dizzy or blurriness of vision, and I had answered no to those. So that was their main concern, that and a concussion. There was no signs of that.
Okay, and were the police called
Yes.
and did they arrive?
Oh, yeah, yes, they were there at the dock waiting for me.
Okay, and then did you speak to the police?
Yes,
Did you let them know what happened?
was the officer, one of the first ones at the dock.
Okay, and, nothing further.
Cross?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, Mr. Jonathan, you've known my client for quite a number of years, haven't you?
Yes, I am.
Because you dated his girlfriend, correct?
He's technically dating my ex-girlfriend.
So, to say that you hang out at the beach with him, that's kind of a misrepresentation of that relationship, isn't it?
So Mr. Gomez has been going to the beach for many years, just like me and many other people.
Okay, but you've known each other outside of that because he dated your girlfriend, or you stayed.
No, I only see him and out at the beach. We don't hang out.
Okay,
I don't call him to go get dinner or.
Okay. and you're aware that my client's a 100% disabled military vet, right?
Yes.
Okay, And is it true my client fired one shot?
From what I recall, it was 2, possibly 3.
How much did you have to drink that day, sir?
I think I was drinking water that night.
You were not consuming alcohol.
No, I had my children with me.
So you're claiming that my client was starting something with your current girlfriend,
Yes.
and you
Well, he had his passenger come say something to my girlfriend. He couldn't do it himself.
and you just calmly said, please stop doing that?
Well, I asked him why, I asked him if he thought he was gonna tell her something she didn't know.
Is it true you were very belligerent?
No, because, I mean, unless water gets you belligerent, like,
Okay. All right, so you claim my client fired 1, maybe 2 rounds, 2, 3 maybe rounds.
not claiming that's what I heard before I got pistol whipped.
Okay. After you were supposedly pistol whipped, what did you do?
I told my girlfriend to start recording so that Danielle could make the news.
And did she record you assaulting my client's passenger in his boat?
No.
And did she record you?
She was.
And I'm sorry, I'm asking you a question.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
What's the-
Wait.
Sounds like you're telling me.
Wait a second. You can't talk over him.
What do you
Do
say?
you understand what I'm telling you? Listen to me very carefully, please.
Yes.
He's gonna ask questions. You're gonna supply the answers. If you don't know the answer, you tell him. If you don't remember, you tell him. Okay, so let's back up.
Yeah, what's
But
the
when I-
specific question?
Hang on a second. When I start talking, even if you are, you stop. You understand what I'm telling you?
Okay.
All right. Repeat your last question.
Isn't it true that your girlfriend recorded you assaulting the passenger as your girl was in a boat?
Object to that question, him assaulting a passenger.
Give me the time frame. Was this before or after the incident?
I'm saying what was recorded after the incident. Did you review the
Wait a
recording?
minute, wait, don't just start asking the same question.
That's fine.
Wait a minute. Guys, listen to me. I'm gonna tell you what you guys can ask and what you can answer,
Okay.
okay? I'm gonna allow that one question. Was there any indication that you were assaulting the passenger in Mr. Gomez's boat on the video that was taken by your girlfriend? Yes or no?
No.
Ask your next question.
The video that your girlfriend took. It was supposedly after the shots were fired, right?
It was immediately after.
So it was after. Okay. And after these alleged shots were fired, you kept approaching Mr. Gomez's boat. Is that correct?
No. I was standing in between our boats. I was already there. He had a pistol with me. He reached over the side of his boat, with a pistol with me. So I was already standing right next to my boat, which was in between the 2 boats.
Did you back up? Did you leave?
I took his anchor, set it on his boat, and pushed him off because he had a pistol.
So you were so scared of him, you didn't retreat, but you kept talking to him, and then you went over and unmoved his
After I
boat.
realized-
I'm sorry, I'm asking you.
Wait a second. That was multiple questions inside of that. That was a compound question that was going to fourth base. And you don't have the right to interrupt him, sir. Please listen to me. I want you to look at me now. He might be asking questions you don't like or don't want to answer. Don't interrupt him. You show some respect to the witness too.
Thank you.
We're gonna start with that question again, and you're going to,
I feel like he's not asking a single question.
sir, if there's an objection to be made, the prosecutor is going to object,
Okay.
okay? And I'll rule on it. You're not the judge in here, you're not the prosecutor in here, you're not the lawyers in here.
Okay.
Just let him finish the question and answer unless I tell you you're not to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, let's make it a more simple question rather than going into hypotheticals with 3 or 4 questions inside of one. Go ahead.
So after these shots were allegedly fired, you didn't retreat, did you? It's a yes or no question.
No, because I was already standing next to my boat.
So you didn't retreat.
I was
Okay,
already there.
all right. So you didn't back off. Isn't it true, Mike?
Wait a minute, did
That's
you
not a
answer?
question. I'll withdraw that question. How many times did my client ask you to back away from him
Never,
prior to discharging the fire?
never. I kept hearing Lauren Winston is what I remember hearing before I got pistol whipped.
He never warned you.
No.
Okay. Your girlfriend starts recording the incident, right?
We've covered this. Wait a minute, slow down. We've covered this. Almost immediately after the gentleman, according to his testimony, your client fired 2 or 3 shots and then pistol whipped him. He told his girlfriend to start recording and she did.
I was going back to give him context somewhere. My next question was going to Judge, but I apologize. I'll cut to the chase. So after you didn't retreat,
He said that.
you took his anger up and unanchored him and pushed him into the water, right?
Correct.
Let me-
You can step down. Call your next witness. Move the bind over.
Yes.
You agree it's a fact question?
Your Honor, I just want to make a statement here. If on the story, if we're to believe that the complaining witness' story, that he had multiple shots fired, like, you know, whether it's 1 or 3, the fact that he didn't back up and he continued the encounter shows frankly psychotic behavior.
All right, but that's a question of fact for the jury. I find that the elements of the crimes as charged, felonious assault and felony firearm were committed. There's no reason for me to make any findings on count 3. I'm going to bind the defendant over for further proceedings. The AOI date, he's posted his bond of $20,000, 10% will be at 9 a.m. on July the 14th. Counsel, Mrs. Morrow, do you have any objection to the continuation of the bond?
Your Honor, I was going to ask to have the cellar removed based on what we heard. I mean, I think there's at least a serious question of fact as to who's the actual aggressor.
But I would object to remove.
I keep the tether on. Bond conditions are continued. Nice to have you here. July 14th. Thank you very much.
Okay, Judge.
Are we done for the morning?
The president now still has one.
Do a vessel?
President.
Oh, is it not that?
Well, I've got to get out. I'm gonna get out of it a little bit,
The policy resentment.
because if not, you can go do a lunch. Take care, Mr. McGowan.
Yeah, you ready?
Your Honor, do you have, can I talk to you, in chambers about something completely unrelated to this case?
Nothing to